Yo, we're on our way to get our media badges from the Noodle convention. Let's go, let's go. All right, y'all, we just picked up our media badges for Noodle. So if y'all in the 757 pull up to this convention, it's about to be dope. We got Chance the Rapper, CeeLo Green, a whole bunch of people coming. So yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Noodle, I think it's convention. We at Noodle, the Thinkers Convention. Let's go. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Look, see the dome right there. You know, we're a little early right now, but we're gonna get some content for y'all. They got all the food trucks right here. They got the food trucks. You know, we up here. It's a little cold. You know, thank God it's not raining. But yeah. Oh, it's not. What's that? Lobster Kings. Yo, what's up? Welcome. We are here at Noodle, and we finna go crazy today. We finna meet a whole bunch of people, and hopefully that it turns out okay. You know, shout out to the city, because this is one time for the city though. And yeah, so I'm excited. I hope we meet a lot of people, gain connections, and yeah, hope y'all vibe out and show up and support the city. So let's go. Yo, what's up? My name is Christian.
Janice.
Crystal Light.
Oh, okay.
It's just Janice on IG. It's just Janice.
So what do y'all expect at Noodle?
All right, well, I'm expecting to meet a lot of people. I love networking. Yeah. So I'm really here to see who's going to be in the room tonight.
Okay.
Being in the right place at the right time to really noodle.
Okay. What's one good habit that changed y'all lives?
One good habit that changed my life is working out. Yeah, definitely working out.
I say being consistent.
Okay.
Gotta stay consistent, show up, be relevant, stay ready.
Okay.
That's a couple habits, sorry.
I mean, when you're working out, you do have to be consistent. So I like how our
answers vibe.
Yeah, they go together.
Yeah. That's because we're noodling.
Yeah.
At the Thinkers Convention, right here in New News.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're reporting good news.
We're
VIP in the building.
Yes.
I'm so glad you asked. But
well,
she can go first.
Fishing,
go ahead.
You know, and you're gonna catch that cue later. I'm a construction consultant agency, so feel free to follow me. Send me a DM for all your construction needs. Residential and commercial, doesn't matter. We're connected.
Okay.
This is the world's only fish scaling glove called Glove Scaler. You follow me on Instagram. We are the first, well, I am the first to invent a product where you can grip and scale fish by using your hands, offering a faster and safer way to descale fish. And I'm just here to really, promote it, to tell people in being a Black inventor is still relevant today.
Yes.
And it's not easy. It's hard work. That's why I talked about consistency. Yeah. Showing up, being in the right rooms, because when the right people are in the right rooms, that's when the real magic happens.
Yo, what's up? We here at Noodle, and who am I here with?
You are here with Danny on this world famous light up lemonade, bringing it to you live. Come try a free sample. Why? Because it'll give you wings.
Let's go.
There's too many of you crying. Brother, there are far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father.
What is a good habit that changed your life?
Journaling, so that I can reflect on my growth from day to day, year to year, life changing.
I day journal too. On my phone, notepad, every day.
Well, I'm old school. I like pencil. I like the sound of the pencil.
Yeah.
I feel like I've accomplished something.
Someone once told me that the odds of going to space as a Black woman were 1 in 292 million. I've never been someone that has played those odds. I was a student who had no idea what they wanted to be, that struggled with doubt, that struggled with self-confidence, and in fact, I can remember going to my high school guidance counselor and asking for for guidance and instead receiving a limitation. And that limitation was, I don't think college is for people like you. And so I decided to do the unexpected thing. I decided that if you expect me to be nothing, I'm going to become everything. And so my goal was to go from community college to aerospace to NASA and to space. To space. Space is a sound stage in Hollywood. The audacity. I'm still offended. Because rocket scientists are real, space is real, and dreams are very.
Oh, space guy. Oh. What? Oh my God.
Listen, please welcome to the stage, Space God.
Yo, yes, let's go. Yo.
I feel like we could do a little bit better Earth lines. Please welcome to the stage, Space God. Okay, so we're going to answer some questions. We're going to talk about space, we're going to talk about science.
Okay.
So first question. You've landed on Earth. Are you abducting me or not?
Am I abducting who?
Me.
Yeah, you get a little abduction. You get a little abduction.
Billionaire or baddie?
Man, come on, man. Baddie. I don't know billionaire for what? They're poor.
Wait, why are billionaires poor?
$1 billion? You know how much space money that is? They're like 50 cents. That's nothing. Come on, man.
So when we talk about space, what is it that you're doing here? Like, what is it that you like here on Earth? Why come here?
I just came for food, for fun time, margaritas, I like those. And then I'm down here doing some Earth music. I want to be a rapper on Earth though, because I'm already a rapper in space, so I want to rap here on Earth.
Wait a second, now I need to know, who are you listening to in your spaceship?
Oh, definitely Lil Baby, you know what I mean? I play a lot of that. Lil Baby, I like Lil Tupac, revolutionary stuff, yeah. That's big in space, we always have revolutions and stuff. So yeah, I like Tupac, Snoop Dogg, all the greats, you know what I mean?
All the greats?
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Earth.
Okay.
Is she flat?
Oh, no, basketball. It's like a little basketball, blue basketball,
Blue
globe.
basketball.
Yeah, it's a circle.
And what's your favorite place on Earth?
Atlanta.
Top three.
It's different.
Top three. We need top three, right?
Yeah,
Top three.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Atlanta. She knows something. She knows something.
But with all of the recent news about the UFO sightings and things like that being released, can you tell us is that you?
Hey man, look man, I ain't in no files. Let's get that straight. I'm not in no files. I'm not in no files. Do nothing. That's not me they talk about. But it's a lady, it's a reptilian. They up there.
Got it. So it's everybody else but you.
Yeah. Not me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's some other folks doing some other things that I'm not speaking on. I know the name, It's a lot of knowledge in space. I think everybody needs to learn something about it. Because eventually you gotta have to leave this planet. Because the way y'all going, y'all greedy, y'all using up all the resources. So sooner or later, man, y'all gonna have to leave this planet. So you better adapt to space now. So I say go ahead and do it now, so you ain't gotta worry about it later. So Aisha, you need to get a tour bus. You need to take a couple of these folks up there. Get them acclimated. To space. Teach about the stars. Teach them, teach them how to survive in space, man. You've been up there. Oh man, share the wealth.
So I heard that there's no anxiety in space. Is that true?
Yeah. Ain't no anxiety. You chill. You cool. Ain't even nothing to excite you. You know what I mean? So you're on the board for a long period of time. There's a lot of quietness. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of noise down here on Earth. So once you go to space, it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? So you can hear yourself think of it.
So what do you think about the concept building spaceships and traveling far into the galaxy? Like, do you think we're gonna get there?
I think y'all put y'all toes in the water too fast. I think you need to pump your brakes, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff out there you don't know about, you know what I'm saying? You get caught in a wormhole, get caught in a black hole. I ain't coming to get you. I ain't coming to say, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I say, just relax, man. Enjoy your planet. Y'all worry about space, man. That ain't none of y'all big, man. Y'all got a whole planet. We in space, but we ain't got no planet. See what I'm saying? Y'all got a planet. Just cool on the planet. Go swim in the sea. Go visit your boy. Put your feet on the grass. You know what I'm saying? Leave space to be shut up.
So you feel like a planet. Why don't you have a planet?
Oh, you know, I was orphaned in space from the get-go, so I never was raised on no planet. So I'm just not beholden to no planet. I don't own no planet. The allegiance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, some Earth stuff.
Another classroom with kids who look at me like, no, you didn't go to space. Space isn't real.
I mean, you know, like, so you got to break down the barriers. You got to break down the doors. You know what I mean? You got to really show these folks because for a lot of people, they're not included. So in their minds, on their mind, they think like that. They can't even fathom that. So you got to be the barrier and that bridge. You know what I mean? Show the folks that you know, basically.
So, words of wisdom from Space God. Lemon pepper wings.
Yep.
So we gotta keep this place.
Yep.
This planet is the only planet that we have.
Yep.
And we have to break down barriers.
Exactly. And you gotta listen to my mixtape too, actually. Ball Out Never. Make sure you go listen to it. But yes, that's the main gist of everything, man. Relax. Let yourself go. Have some fun, man. Earth ain't that serious. And y'all should be paying for grapes and fruit and all that. But other than that, I like Earth.
I definitely think the grapes and the fruit thing.
Hey, what we doing about Zarlax?
What about Zarlax?
Yeah, Zarlax.
What you say?
I think he said, what happened to Zarlax?
Oh, twins. Why you had to bring that up, bro? I ain't trying to cry in front of these folks, man. That was my homeboy, man.
Right. We sliding for Zarlax.
Somebody snuck. I'ma just say they snuck, bro. They snuck. R.I.P. my brother Zarlax. He gone, but he live on through me, bro. Yeah, that's your question, bro. I can't get too far in detail, you know what I mean? It's a galactic case going on. Right. I try to get nobody in trouble.
Alright, I got you, bro.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
Was when we sliding for Zarlax, bro.
Hey man, hey look, man, that been done. What you mean? Win? That been handled, man. Come on,
Okay.
Whole solar system gone, but I don't like to digress.
Yeah.
In the niggas, this positive event,
Right.
we're gonna keep it positive. You know what I mean?
Right,
we
right,
teach
right.
these kids about space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Zarlax, man, come on,
Man.
bro, that been happening eons ago.
You might have been in my video.
Sure.
We here at Noodle, and who am I here with?
I'm Jada Garrison.
All right. I got one question for you. What is a good habit that changed your life?
I think being organized with my schedule. I used to just not really like write down things in planners, write to-do lists. I usually don't know what I'm doing every week, but it's good to like write things down, check things off, and having to-do lists that are just like any little thing. Like I need to take out the garbage. Just write that just to feel like satisfied that you're checking things off. So make sure you get important things done, but just like lists and organization.
Okay. Do you have any social media you want to plug in?
Yes. So I'm an artist. My art page is jadag.art, JAIDAG.art. I'm also here doing media as the Doper Show, and I curate a bunch of events to showcase artists around the 757.
Because from my experience, the 7th grade, that's when the streets come. You know, that's when you're gonna get these offers, and the drugs is gonna show up, and the drinking and the girls and all the stuff that's meant to drive you off that cliff is gonna show up, right? My thing was, and Chris spoke to the truancy rate in the hood I grew up in was 47%. When I built this program, when I started talking to these kids, my thing was, I know what you want. I see you out there with your cameras. I see you doing your videos. I see you making your songs. I see you designing your clothes or whatever it is you're doing. I have access because of my history to all of these places that can put you in rooms next to people in situations where you can really get off and do what you're trying to do, right? But I'm not going to allow you to take part in this opportunity unless, number one, you're in school. I am an elective part of your was already advanced in your part of your schooling. I exist as a standalone for those who want to go above and beyond, but you can't get into the program if you're not in school, right? You have to show me that you're willing. If I can show you where the money is, you have to show me that you're willing to build the kind of character to know what to do with it when you get it. And so, teaching these kids who they are and to have pride in who they are and respect for who they are, showing them that they need to value themselves and never allow anybody else to devalue them is rule number one at DEA, so that no matter what the world throws at them, they'll be able to respond the correct way.
What would you give advice to your younger self?
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I wouldn't change nothing, man. My path is, I'm a chosen one, bro.
Yeah, I felt
had
it.
to walk through that path.
I felt it.
Yeah,
I felt it.
So I would tell him,
Yeah.
keep going.
Okay. Nice meeting you, man. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Noodle. Who am I here with?
Billy Mercury.
Too High. What's up?
My grandma used to tell me, get it while you can. I would do all I can to make the best, like not get caught up in like the little small stuff, the fashion and all that stuff right now, unless I'm making it. But just create what you want to do and just do it while you can, yo. Like, yeah. Time don't wait for you. Just keep doing what you passionate about right now.
Okay. I wouldn't say too much to younger me, but I will tell myself, don't overthink things too much. I think God put you in position for a reason. When you overthink it, when you get under a lot of pressure, then you start doubting yourself. So just don't overthink it. Like, there's a reason why you're doing what you're doing. What is a good habit that changed your life?
Okay, man, I've been reading Proverbs, man. Proverbs, because it's like 31 chapters and it's like 31 days in a month. So I've been taking it a day. I've been doing it since I was 12, but now I got a grasp to wrap my mind around it a little bit. Still doing it, but reading Proverbs and just keeping my mind on things that are good, things that are lovely, things that are true, things that are good report, and just putting that, reflecting that out to block out any self-doubt or anything that come my way. Just block, 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 block. So that's been helping me just be healthy and do what I need to do.
Okay. What about you? So this is gonna be kind of, I don't say it's weird, but as I get older, as I become, more and more into my adult stage, my habit is to check on people.
Okay.
Because I lost a lot of friends, and all the conversations I look at from like text messages or like voice notes is always like, hey, we're gonna catch up, and then we don't catch up.
Yeah.
So as I got older, I told myself, whenever I had that feeling in my my mind, like, hey, Chris or somebody like that, or Billy, let me hit up Billy. Yo, Billy, what you doing? Billy might be thinking like, why the heck you hitting me up, man? Back in my mind, bro. I just want to make sure you safe. That's all.
Wow.
Make sure you're good. Yeah. So that's for sure.
And it's almost like just a simple, like, man, just checking in with you, saying you good.
Yep. But I can't call you. Let me pray for you. Say something.
Yeah.
But in a sense, but we got to do that song, man. Remember what we said that we was going to do. You got it on camera.
You got no camera.
Okay. What's happening now? So,
Billy Mercury, Too High.
Too high already, man.
Okay.
Lessons, man.
Y'all got any social media y'all want to plug in?
Too High 757. So that's the number 2 HEI 757. Also follow my producer showcase OMG show 757. So any producer that want to come and showcase their beats, holla at me.
Okay.
Yeah, the producer lounge, right?
Yeah. Showcase.
Yeah, so hey, man, yeah, I've been trying to get there. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
Billy Mercury at Billy Mercury, like the planet, and man, we got some grooves coming, man.
Yeah.
Just follow me on Instagram or
Yeah.
be grooving here and there, man.
Okay.
Join the groovement. Yeah.
Okay. Let's video.
We have a guy that I think you might know, Chance the Rapper, on the stage. And so tonight's conversation is about rewriting the narrative of cities. What does it mean to build community in a way that's impactful but also sustainable? And so Vice Mayor, I want to talk to you first because this is your city, and you and Mayor Jones were really instrumental in making something impactful happen for your city. So talk about the importance of events like this and why this is necessary for the sustainability of cities.
Absolutely. So first of all, this has been a team effort, right? Mayor Jones cast the vision, council supports it, so it's been all of us as a collective wanting to do something like this. And ultimately it boils down to how are we going to elevate the narrative and brand of Newport News, right? Raise your hand if you've heard of bad news. That's the point right there, right? If we do not tell our story, someone else is going to do that. And now you all are downtown Newport News, by the way, at the Noodle convention, off the water, doing amazing things, right? You are meeting incredible people. Partnerships are being formed. Hell, we just announced a partnership with Google with our school system. That's phenomenal, right? And Applied Wonder. So
it was like work with city government, right? And my bad, bro. And
it's all love.
One of the good ones.
Not Newport News. Not Newport News.
But you know, the reality of it, man, is there's so many things that are unlocked when you have a partnership with city government and you're able to open doors. So for me, collaboration has been like my entire career. But being able to do something, when you talk about generations, like me and my business partner always talk about family sitting here in the front, super intricate at everything that we've done. We always talk about doing things that could live past us. And when we do these productions and we come into these cities, your only goal is impact. So it looks like we're doing that here today from all these beautiful faces in the room.
Chance, yes, you can give it up. Y'all, this is a phone response audience. It's like church, so you can clap, raise your hand, you can shout whenever you hear something that you enjoy. Chance, a lot of times we see you on stage, but you are also very much behind the scenes and in front of the scenes doing the work for the next generation. Talk about how important it is for you to sit on panels like this, not just get on stage. We love to see you perform, and we're going to see that, but to sit on panels like this and have these conversations when you talk about the future moving forward.
Great question. It's extremely important. I like talking, you know. I love rapping too, but to be able to be in discussion about, like intentional discussion about how to build community or work in collaboration and be in an intimate space like this where we could have a real dialogue and you guys can see people that, you know what I'm saying, work for you, that you elected, people that you listen to, people that organize events for you, and one space having a serious dialogue, I think is super important.
I want to stay on you for a second because you're from the great city of Chicago. And
thank you. Yeah.
There's a couple of y'all. I mean, I think Newport News always right now, but we love Chicago. You are from Chicago, and there are some similarities between Chicago and Newport News when you think of things that are happening systemically. Talk about some of the work that you're doing in your city to be able to bring things to life.
There's a lot of things we work on. So I have a nonprofit in Chicago called Social Works, and we work on a myriad of things. We do a lot of work with the houseless population in Chicago. We do a lot of connecting people with mental health service providers. One of the major things that we do is we work in the Chicago public school system. So we target schools that are underserved by the funding formulas in Chicago. And these are primarily black and brown schools. And we give $100,000 grants for them to improve on things that they're lacking. So we'll install language arts teachers or invite STEM programming into their schools. Or just recently, this past year, we just partnered with all the trade schools in Chicago. We got a lot of high schools that are vocational schools, and so we invested in, whether they're in there's barber schools, there's some that are, you know, electric, I can't remember the other word for electricity, but electricity schools.
We know what you mean. We get it.
You know what I'm saying? It's electrical schools. I need to go to electricity school so I can know the word.
Vocational school? Like,
Yeah, but these vocational schools that we invested in, we try and target. I think it's important to work through the channels that exist sometimes, but also sometimes you can directly address the root of an issue by just looking at what's glaringly different or what inconsistencies there are, especially in Chicago. Like, I don't know if it's like that here, but they fund our schools differently. So like in the richer neighborhoods, they get more tax dollars, and the ones that are more impoverished, they get less money for their schools. And so we try and target where there's need and try and, you know, increase their chances of success.
And speaking of increasing
They don't know. But all the devils back till they drifted Pangea. I'm moving on my family from Chatham to Zambia. Treat the demons just like Pam. I mean, I fuck with your friends. I've been this way since Arthur was in.
Yo, welcome back. Today is resting day, actually. But the last 2 days we went to Noodle, the Thinkers Convention. That was amazing. It was dope. It was something new for the city, for Newport News, Virginia. This was like a new, I think they said they made it, well, they came up with the idea like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And it was like 4 months ago, then it was like they was gonna call it Noodle. They said people doubted them at first because of the name. They're like, what is this? But basically it was a convention for like creative people, artists,
businesses, thinkers,
entrepreneurs, and it was dope because you get a chance to mingle with like-minded people, and also it was a / festival. So like it was like all of that into one, and you thinking like, okay, how this gonna work? Because you know sometimes festivals, it's just festivals. You know what I'm saying? Conventions is just, you know, another world, but they put it together and they put it in the 757. You know what I'm saying? We barely get anything like that. So, you know, we had something in the water, and you know how that turned out. I'm hoping that comes out, where it comes back, or even if they collab, that would be tough. But we barely get things like that. We barely get artists that come to the city like that to support. But these past 2 days was amazing.
Yeah, I think just the overall experience of getting to connect with not only the people around you in the area, and not just Newport News itself, but other surrounding cities, like the mayor said, coming together to do stuff, that makes a huge impact for not just that one city, but all of the surrounding cities. So, and you could feel that being there during each presentation and the panels. You could feel that because everybody was together, communicating, agreeing, clapping. It was amazing.
You know, just to add on, because like it's amazing because I felt like the people that was there, it was meant to be, because that convention, you could tell that the people, when they first announced it, people was like, what the heck, Noodle? Like, what is that? You know, but people that was really tuned in, who creates, you know what I'm saying, like us, who's creative, we always looking for something, or even like-minded people that's like just want to connect and collaborate. So off rip, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I need to get on this. And you know, and we both was on it like instantly. We both signed up. We both was like, we need to get the tickets. We need to attend to this convention, because we've been to a whole bunch of conventions up and down the East Coast, but this is like right down our alley. Business, entrepreneurs, artists. This is us, and you know, something like that. I felt like the people that was there, it was meant for the people that was there, because for me talking to my friends, they're like, "What is this? Like, Noodle? Like what?" And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people missed out. They missed out because the celebrities that they brought out, we got a chance to meet almost all of them. And it's crazy because like the celebrities was out there with the people. Mm-hmm. They was with the people. Like we could like literally go up to them, take pictures with them, talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Like I'm just speechless.
It was very personal, like, and you could feel the connection of everybody just understanding and being on one accord of what it was all about. And the fact that they did put this together at such a fast speed that they, could, I think they did amazing. Of course, anytime you do anything for the first time, there's going to be speed bumps. There's going to be things that, might need work. But you can tell what it's going to be. It's already here.
Yeah.
So I know the sky's the limit with the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's definitely, it was a good, I felt like it went so well this first time, that the next time people is gonna jump on a wave. They're gonna try to ride a wave.
Yeah.
They're gonna attend this because yes. Mm-hmm. And I think it's gonna cause people to really tap in and to really for a lot of creators to really push themselves. Because after we left, I got the biggest battery in my back. I had that battery when I was there. It felt like I'm like, dang, it's like I got to do more than It just felt like I got so inspired there currently at the moment. It's like, yo, it's crazy. And we met a lot of people. Especially all the panelists, random people on the street. A lot of people.
I think overall, one of the biggest takeaways of just seeing how they set everything up, you could tell no matter where you were in the right space.
Yeah.
I say that because they had 3 different locations for day 1, where you were in the distillery, the brewery, or at the stage on the outside in Noodle and the Noodle Dome.
Yeah.
So regardless of where you were getting something out of it. I almost, when I was out there, I said, oh my goodness, I don't know which one to do. Right. Because each one, even if you might not know who the speaker was, what they were saying, you're going to take something from it. And I love that as people were coming on day 2, it was a lot more people because the weather was better and people were off from work. People who were in the distillery, they were able to go in there, but then they still had screens on the outside for everybody to see, so they still weren't missing out. And I think that was a great idea. So that way you didn't have that irritability that some people get when they do go to conventions or concerts of feeling like they're missing out or feeling like they're just standing. You're still getting that experience. So, and you can hear it. So like if you're grabbing food real quick, you're still, whether it's music or even hearing the panelists from the inside with the speakers, you're hearing something, you're experiencing something and talking to people. So it's like the whole time we were there, we said, okay, we're going to go, possibly take a break and then come back. we didn't have time for any of that because we were going. It was always something for us to do. And for that to be the first one in the area, and even something like this in general, it's amazing. And I love the fact that the mayor and everybody came together and thought of something like this. You don't get that every day. Even in the bigger cities, this is more than just about money.
Yeah, because first of all, the tickets was free.
Yeah.
The tickets was free, and if you know what I'm saying, if you saw the post, you would have got the tickets for free. I think it was like a week or so that it lasted a pretty long time for you to get tickets. And when they announced it, we was on it, and we was lucky enough to get a media badge since we do content. So we was lucky enough to get a media badge, and so that's why we making content right now to basically cover the whole thing and to give our review on it. But they also, I ain't gonna lie, they also had that place secured. The amount of policemen that was there was insane.
In a good way.
In a good way. Because Newport News is known for bad news.
Yeah.
So it's like
we're changing that. Okay?
Right.
You can tell it was not out of a place of fear. It was out of a place of security, knowing everybody there is literally everybody. Like the community. They felt like community. So it wasn't nothing to be scared of or anything like that. They were there chilling with us, listening to the music with us, still on guard, but also, interacting with everyone, making sure everyone's good.
Yeah, they was kind of vibing out though. I was like, hold on, they was up there like huddled up, just chilling. Yeah, I'm blown away. Like, it was the safest place there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes. What would you say was the best part of Noodle?
I think Chan's performance. I listened to Chance before, but from seeing him speaking, because you got a chance to see, you got a chance to see him speak right before he performed. And we was all in a room, like literally, like not that far from him. And he spoke, and then by the time he performed, it was like, okay, it's like now I'm a fan for real. I knew Chance, dropped bangers from Coloring Book and early works all the way up to now. But to see his mission, to see CeeLo Green mission, and of course Jermaine Dupri when he performed, it was like, okay, like this is like the performance. I think tied it in, and I was just blown away. And of course you already know my other favorite one was seeing Space God. I'm like, of all people, he showed up, and it won't just him showing up. The nigga stayed all day. Yeah, he was there with the people all day. Like, he was just walking up and down the thing. He got some food. He got some drink. I think he would dip off and like, I guess, rest up a little bit. But then he'll pop back out. I'm like, bro, he there all day. He was there all day yesterday. From like 11 o'clock when we saw him all until like 11 o'clock at night when we left. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. To piggyback off of that, I'm going to be honest. My takeaway and thing that I remember the most, literally, will be Asia Bowie and Space God. But most importantly, like for me on a personal level, being a black woman, young black woman, seeing her and hearing her say the things that she said about, sometimes we don't believe certain things until we see it.
Yeah.
And in the communities, all communities, sometimes we have doubts of what's logical, what's real, things like that, and even discussing space. She went to space, y'all. So being able to see her pictures,
in the video, she showed up her looking at. She was showing herself like a selfie, looking at her at Earth. She was looking at Earth through her, through the selfie.
Yeah.
And she funny too because when the questions came up, I asked Space God, what about Zarlax? Because if you all know the Lord, Zarlax is his older brother, and he died. So I asked him, I'm like, what happened to Zarlax? Because some people, and it stuck out because after the talk, she came up to us and was like, Zarlax. Like she like remember us. And then later on that day, she get food. She would wave it like she still remember us. I was like, oh snap. That was like a key moment for us because I'm like, her to remember us the whole day, and she just spoke to us the whole day, like throughout the day. Every time she see us, she'll wave. Like that was amazing, and to see her to go to space is crazy.
And to prove people wrong, I will never forget. It's a lot. I lie to you not. The same story that she told about her counselor telling her that people like us don't go to college. And she said, okay, but I'm going to show you. Not only will I go to college, I'll go to NASA. But not only will I go to NASA, but I'll go to space.
Yeah.
That resonated because
prove
I remember,
everybody wrong.
Yes. My counselor said something similar, not those exact lines, but something similar. And ever since that, I said, okay, I'm going to get my degree. And so hearing people like that, especially at a young age, and even adults now needs, reminder like that. That's what Noodle is all about.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, I think for me, what I took from it is, I don't know, I was just inspired from all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I was even inspired from the camera, like the crew, like seeing them work and put the stuff together, because I love stuff like that too. I always love the behind scenes stuff and how stuff was made and to be put into production. Seeing how they was working, how they was moving, the people, the food trucks. Shout out to the food trucks, because for one, the convention was free. You didn't have to pay for nothing. The only thing that you had to pay for was something to eat. So the food trucks was winning too, because that's their business, and that's the only thing that you had to pay for was your food. Yeah. And that was dope because they got a chance to get promoted, to get a chance to meet the celebrities, and just get their names out, because a couple of them I knew, but a couple of them I didn't know. So now I got a chance to talk to them, and I made a video for them and stuff like that. And it's dope that, seeing that connection and to make connections with other people.
With it being 2 days, I think that was perfect. You never know. Probably in the future, they might do 3.
Yeah. 3.
I could see it.
I could see them doing 3, because we done been to 3-day conventions before.
I could see it. And like I said, no matter what days you go or what you do, you'll get something out of it. And the more people know about this and are positive about this, the better it's going to be.
Right.
But it's already great. And that's what I think people need to realize. Experience stuff like this for yourself, and come into it with a positive perspective, because you're gonna leave happy.
The amount of culture that was in there was beautiful. Like, I'm gonna put up a little clip. I had to take a second. I'm like, first of all, this is for 757, but then it's for us. Like, not for us, but we here. Like, we in here like that.
Yeah.
Man, and all the entrepreneurs and bosses there.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
And that also shows you just how many of us and everybody
that got some type of motion, or something going on.
Yes,
like
it's a lot of us young.
Yeah, young, and the mayor and the vice mayor young too. We like the same age.
Yeah,
like I ain't gonna lie, seeing them, I'm like, dang, I need to be the mayor. Like, what the heck? It's amazing. Yeah, it's hands down. I was speechless on how good that convention is, how everything flowed. Everything flowed, and the time went by fast too. Cause like we here, then we go here. Then we look at the time, we're like, dang, we need to go this one, we need to go this panel.
Yeah.
And she was keeping track of the schedule. I was so busy trying to keep up, but she had the schedule down packed. Time was just going boom, boom, boom. It was on clockwork. And also too, the artists weren't late doing anything. Some stuff carried over, but it wasn't. Nothing was late for real.
Yeah. And now when we say late, y'all know some artists, and I understand because people have lives and things that they have previous and before, but no, they weren't an hour or 2 hours. No, they were on it. They were on it. And even when they were a few minutes behind, you could see the person potentially there, like their team there. Everybody's getting it set up, so it's not like a literal waiting game at all.
Right. It was like on clockwork. One panel in, the next one they were like, okay, y'all get y'all seats ready. The other people finna come up. Boom. I'm like, cool. But yeah, nah, Noodle, I rated a 10 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. I had a ball.
Yes.
But we had a ball.
I had a ball. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely 10 out of 10 for me. I always have the pros and the cons and the this and the that. I say the only con I probably had was the confusion I had
in the beginning.
At one point in the beginning of exactly which building to go to for a specific panel, and that was only because I'm very visual. So I need either someone standing there, possibly, hey, what are you looking for, or can I help you with anything? This is over here. This is over there.
It felt like
that's all I feel like.
I think in the beginning, since it's like new, and we know how we from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? For the people that ain't watching
Virginia, VA.
Yeah, for the people that's like out of town, they see this video. We know how VA people are. You know what I'm saying? Especially 7x7 people. It seemed like when we went up to like a group of people, it's like they are scattered. And I'm like, dang, we trying to ask for like directions, and it's like we couldn't get nobody at first in the beginning when we were trying to get our badges. But I know for me, I was giving a grace because this is all new. You know what I'm saying? For them, for us. So I'm like, okay, we've been to a lot of conventions, a lot of anime conventions, and just other places. So we know how we seen how stuff operate. Yeah. And we was giving them grace, like, okay, we're gonna get them we're gonna have patience for them and let them sort it out. But eventually, what I'm saying, we got our badges, and they had our names and stuff up there and everything. I'm like, okay. Shout out, what's her name, Stephanie, through the emails. She was helping us out and stuff like that. The crew was helping us, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I think production, quality, everything was great.
Yep.
Everything was great to me.
Yep. 10 out of 10. So shout out to Noodle, the Thinkers Convention. 10 out of 10. I can't complain. I'm speechless on how well it went.
I know, I'm still processing it. Yeah. Even with editing, like the quick clips and things like that we'll be posting.
Well, in the future, I think it's going to definitely grow. It's going to be better. I can see collabs and stuff happening and making this a bigger convention.
Yeah.
And
more artists, more businesses, CEOs, because there were a lot of CEOs there too.
Yeah. So shout out to Noodle. I'm Christian. I'm a creative director, artist, producer, photographer, videographer, everything that you can think of. I done pretty much did. And this is my girlfriend Ariana, and she has her business.
Yes, I have REB757 on TikTok, Instagram, everything else generally.
Rubicki Farms.
With Rubicki Farms, we sell lion's mane mushroom, any gourmet mushrooms. That's what we do, along with fresh vegetables, anything like that.
Yep. And follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and if y'all enjoyed that review, please share, comment, subscribe to both of us. And until next time, y'all. And this year, y'all join Noodle. Y'all go to Noodle.